So we are going to start a new series. We are just two old Mary Kay chicks, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with Wednesday Wine Club.
Yay!
So, cheers!
Now, which wine have we got today, Jen?
We've got a Brancott Estate Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, yum.
So,
okay.
Yep. So we promise we'll behave, even though we're having a few wines. Yeah. But we wanted to start this series and just have a chat about some of the things that Mary Kay brings to our lives, the good and the lessons learned and things like that. So we thought we'd have a bit of fun.
Yeah. Because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes as a Mary Kay consultant. It's not just going to parties and selling product or going to meetings and trainings. Obviously it's a lot more than that. It's how Mary Kay intertwines into your life and the social element of Mary Kay, which I personally love as well. And I actually said to Jen, well, we were both talking about, what should we talk about today? And I said, well, I'd really love Jen to share your little story through Mary Kay and where it's brought you now, and why you're still with us, and what about it is great for you. So do you mind doing that?
Yeah, I can do that. So, I mean, most people know I'm not a sales director anymore. I've been with Mary Kay for 15 years now, and I joined because I wanted to get my products at wholesale. But I'm also always had a bit of an entrepreneurial streak, and if I could make a little bit of extra money on the side, then I'm happy to give it a go. And I love to learn new things as well. So Mary Kay sort of offered me that opportunity to just test the waters a little bit and see what it was, and I really fell in love with it. So I embarked on the whole Mary Kay career, and I was still working full time. I became a sales director about 2 years after starting, but I still work full time as well, and it wasn't easy, but you definitely have to have good time management. But I also knew when the time was right to give up my career at that point and take on the sales director side full time to do it properly. So I did that, and I think I was a sales director for about 8 years. I don't know. Time has flown, so.
A wonderful impact and huge difference to Kiwi women.
Exactly, I really loved it, and I think at one point my unit size was up to about 70 ladies. We had 2 DIQs, directors in qualification, so that was really exciting, and we were right on the brink of really doing something amazing when the Christchurch earthquakes hit, and that made things a little bit tough. Not an excuse, for me personally, I actually found that a great experience to get out there and offer Mary Kay to people.
We did earthquake relief facials.
We did, and women loved it because it was a safe environment for them to talk about it and express their fears and things like that. But for the team, it wasn't everyone's cup of tea, because you were going out and doing parties at night in situations that were quite dangerous, and they were, in areas that were a little bit unsafe, and it was muddy, and
earthquakes were still happening.
Yeah, earthquakes were still happening.
How many? 14,000 or something, and I don't know, a long time a year or something.
So I mean, after that we sort of slowed down a little bit. I went overseas for 3 months and sort of decided while I was over there that it was time for something new. I was a bit burnt out and just needed to concentrate on me and do something different for a little while and stop giving so much of myself to everybody else. So that was when I embarked back on the career path, the corporate world. And I've done a few jobs. Not lightly.
She just likes to try lots of new things, right?
Corporate world is stressful. So I am now on a peak of my career in marketing, which I absolutely love. But I've never stopped doing Mary Kay either, and I do YouTube because I really still love the training side of it. And if I can give back to other women some of the things that I've learned about Mary Kay, I really enjoyed that side of it, and that was why I became a sales director. So it was the training and the mentoring more so than the sales.
Because you do love that, and you're very good at it. And the thing that I also see, like with Jen, the fact that this is how good the product is, and I think it's also a testament to how good the company is, isn't it? That even though, because Mary Kay can be something women sort of take off with, I personally have. For others, it's a season. They always say there's a reason, a season, and a lifetime, and I think for Jenny it's a lifetime, and it's also seasonal. And like you said, it's actually brought out what are your passions, and you're able to have everything. You've got it all, which is wonderful. I think we're all different, but you see consultants and they'll give up
and then years later they'll
Yeah,
come
they
back.
come back.
Yeah.
And I'm still here for them.
Dana
I
is
love
still
that.
here for them. So yeah, I mean that's a little bit about me, and I've never given up, but Mary Kay has become different things for me as I go through different stages of life. So
And what would you say is the number one reason why you'd suggest someone to give it a go? Like, because when we're out doing our appointments, like the consultants that are watching this, you know, we go out and do our appointments and we know how much we love it. You know, for whatever stage we're in it right now, we love that, so we want to impart that to somebody else. But what do you think would be the key thing that would you'd suggest somebody to give this a go for? Like, so when the girls are out there sharing the opportunity, what would you suggest?
just why not? It's a different reason for so many people. For me personally, it's given me so many personal development skills and confidence. I was a very shy person when I first joined Mary Kay. I'm not an overly social person, so to go to meetings and things was quite scary. But you're in such a safe environment there. But the self-development side of it, and now where I'm at in my career, even though I'm back in corporate world, the lessons I learned in Mary Kay have helped me you know, work with other people, work with men, work with the girls that I have in my team. It just, it gives you a strength as a leader, whether you've become a sales director or not, but dealing with people and owning your own business gives you some inner strength, I think.
So, just to close off on this segment then, what would you say made the difference having a Mary Kay business that helped you in the corporate world that you didn't have before? What would be some key elements? Why did it make such a difference? What did you do in Mary Kay that built those internal confidence? And
I think it being in that safe environment of women who are caring and allow you to grow and develop, and it builds that inner confidence in yourself and knowing who you are as a person. Whereas in other areas of clubs and things like that, women can be quite cruel to each other, and we're quite cruel to ourselves as well. So Mary Kay, you know, really supports people just being themselves, and I think that gives you confidence, and that's what I have now in my corporate career, is confidence of who I am and my morals. So
that's awesome. Wonderful. I think it's a great note to finish on today's one then.
That was fun.
So we're going to have a wee wine.
Cheers. Thanks.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Till next time.